Is there a moment when you're playing 2K where you think, man, this is why I play the game?
Seeing myself for the first time, that always sticks out. So anytime I see myself in the game, and now that my little brother's in the game too, I think that usually kind of makes it a little more real.
And now you're an NBA All-Star, so your NBA All-Star self is going to be in the game too.
Yeah,
listed.
like I'm gonna be in there with the jersey. Hopefully
Yeah.
that boosts my rating a little bit. That's what I'm waiting on. I just need a little +2. I'm an 88, want to be a 90, so
Awesome.
that's what I'm waiting on.
Okay.
Today, we're making your life easier, literally, by reviewing difficulty settings in My Team modes.
Let's start with a breakdown of Breakout. When you start a new run, you choose the starting difficulty. Choosing a higher difficulty lets you unlock prizes faster for shorter runs.
Yep, that's true. And as you travel further from the center towards the edges, you'll notice increases in game difficulty.
As that difficulty rises, shots become more challenging to make, and it'll take more skill and better positioning to play effective defense.
That's true. So choosing your route to the outside edge is an important consideration in Breakout. And watch yourself on the gatekeeper games at the edge of the court, especially near the corners. As an example, the best rewards card on a run that starts on Rookie, we played on Pro difficulty against the best reward cards of that season.
Over in Domination, you can choose the objectives of each game from 1 to 3 stars in difficulty.
Right, and the prize levels increase based on difficulty.
Higher difficulty will make it easier to earn MTP, XP, and rep, and it'll also give you more prize points per game.
Yeah, those stack up after a run of teams on Domination, and you'll have to play on higher difficulties to earn the 99-star reward in each tier. Those cards are powerful, and it's worth it to get on the pathway to that all-time Domination challenge.
Lower difficulties are fine, but might be reinforcing bad habits while still winning. If you occasionally turn up the difficulty, you'll become a better player over time.
Yeah, it's a good way to test where you're at and where you're progressing. That's a good call. As the difficulty increases, you won't be able to fake out the AI opponents or make as many contested shots, requiring you to sharpen your skills.
If you want some tips on shot timing, check out 2K TV Season 11, Episode 4, and get those reps in on a higher difficulty this week to prove that you're on the road to being the best in My Team.
If you've been an NBA champion a few times in the past, you've probably built a couple of dynasties.
But did you know that you can prove it? Here's a fast break on dynasty points in my career.
On your way to building a dynasty? Well, every major accomplishment you make in My Career will build your dynasty points. You can see your list of successes underneath Play Next Game in the My Career menu tab of the Pause menu.
Here, you will be compared to the greatest franchises in NBA history. Use the trigger buttons to see some of the best to ever walk out on the court, and then set out on your own path, filling the meter and forming a dynasty.
You can press the rebound button to view your team's full list of accomplishments. Huge win streaks, protecting your home court, and ultimately making final appearances and winning titles. That's what it's all about.
And a dynasty is more than just one great year. You'll want to repeat those outstanding occurrences year after year. Prove your dominance.
Detroit, Michigan, Motown is the setting for the Knicks. The great two-way player Mikal Bridges impacts winning, and he's looking to do it tonight as they game plan for the task ahead at Little Caesars Arena. Knicks, Pistons. The tip-off coming up right after this. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Mikal Bridges. OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Evans in at the point. And for Detroit, Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy, and it's Capella in at center. Brent, this should be a very intriguing matchup. Both these teams feature some very athletic players.
Well, if we get out in transition, Kevin, there's definitely some top 10 moments that are going to come up. A bunch of high flyers on both of these rosters, and we expect to see a lot of airtime from these players tonight.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Now Cunningham. Over Evans. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And there's Bridges on the assist by Evans.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Ivy against Bridges. And the dunk by Capella.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. In the corner, it's Bridges. Kicks it out to Evans. Back to Bridges. Anunoby in the corner. And here's Evans outside. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, OG not an elite playmaker, but let's face it, if it's open, you got to move it. That time, getting the assist.
The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Hart kicks to Bridges. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the foul called on the great one. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Evans against Cunningham. Harris outside.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare you.
And Evans throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Evans. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
And the dunk by Evans.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Cunningham on the way. Over by Evans. And the foul called on the great one.
Second point.
Pistons trail by 17. Asar Thompson is out there with Holland. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group Detroit will start the second with.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Pistons was all business. He had 44 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Detroit making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Evans against Cunningham. 6 to shoot. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Capella. Cunningham inside. Defended by Looney. The layup off target. Ball, the pass to Evans. Pulls it up. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Back to Cunningham. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
And Evans throws it down hard.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Sasser with it. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Puts it up from 15. The Knicks pull it in. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Clint Capella. Barnes comes in for Harris. And Ivy subbed in for Cunningham. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Getting that rebound and getting off the floor that quick, that's impressive stuff from Isaiah.
New York leading by 21. Here's Evans. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Sasser. Drives to the hoop.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
It's Evans on the wing. He's covered by Sasser.
Oh, goodness. Oh, that's an old-fashioned